Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So we are pretty zoomed in today because we are doing a very in-depth tutorial on this eye look right here. This is a No Falsies Friday, and I told y'all I would be coming up with a bold look, and I finally did it. So if you're interested to see how I got this look, then just please keep on watching. So, I wanted to do this fun, like, bright green graphic liner because I saw Desi Perkins do a bright green graphic liner, and I went a little overboard. I think I've been spending too much time on Twitter because everybody on Twitter is, like, insanely talented, but I've got my bow on, which means I am in serious mode and I'm missing a thumbnail, so hopefully I can recreate what I did here on this side because this took me forever. So I actually have a shadow in my crease already. I wish I didn't have it there because I don't like the muckiness that it created, but we're gonna get into it. So you guys are zoomed in. I am going to take a little bit of this yellow. This is from Coastal Scents. This is their, I think it's called like Vivid Bright Yellow or something of that nature. Oh my god. And I'm going to put that in my crease here on just a fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics. And then I'm going to take a hair of this more teal shade as well, and I'm going to put that in my crease also. I'll probably have to go over all this a little more once we have the liner down, which is... Good God, the liner is very difficult, let me tell you. Have that ugly, pukey yellow-green shade down. We're gonna do some liner. So I'm gonna use my Pretty Vulgar gel liner. I think it's so cute because it's a little ink pot, and I'm gonna take it on a BH Cosmetics number 10 brush, which is basically the size of one nose hair. Which is very helpful in times like these. They're very trying. So I'm gonna load, oh my good God, I'm gonna load that bad dad up, and I'm going to try to outline the map here, so just bear with me. This could take a hot second. This is literally the most terrifying thing I've ever done. Well, this one was. This is the second most terrifying thing I've ever done. These shapes are a hair different, but that's okay. God did not create me to be perfect, okay? He created me to be flawed. Are you in focus? Okay, now that we have that atrocity of a shape down, I'm going to try and clean it up with some of the P. Louise base. This is the white one, or as we like to call it now in this house, the racist base, because there's a scandal these days. So I'm going to do that on this brush. Which is probably a bad idea because I did not use this brush on the other eye, but that's quite alright. That's probably about as good as we're gonna get here on the cleanup side of the spectrum. I'm going to take a little bit of a black shadow, actually, on a liner brush from BH Cosmetics. This is the number 13. I'm going to take it on the number 13 brush. I'm just going to take the black from the Soft Glam palette, and I'm going to go over that gel liner here. See if we can make it any cleaner. I tend to be a little better with a shadow than I am like an actual liner, so. Surprisingly enough, that did work. So that's what we're going for there. On this eye, I did some things that I didn't like, but I have to repeat them now to make them look the same. So I'm gonna take this green shade from the Through My Eyes palette, this matte green here, And I'm going to put that above the crease just on a little pencil brush. To be completely transparent, I forget what I did on the other eye. I'm just gonna take this little angled brush from Luxie, and I'm gonna go back into my single shadows here. I'm gonna mix, like, all of them. I'm gonna mix the green, the yellow, and the more tealy shade here. And I'm going to blend out that crease even further. I mean, that does not look the same, but I don't know what the heck I did. So next I am going to be taking a pigment from Stargazer. This is a very, very bright green. This is in the shade 201. And I'm gonna try it a little different on this eye. I was using the NYX Mixing Medium on this eye, and I just mixed them together and made this little concoction on my hand, but I don't know if you can tell, it's a little bit on the, like, the patchy side. It looks kind of like crusty. So I'm gonna try putting down the mixing medium first and then going in with the pigment on top and see how that works. Hopefully that works out a little better for me. So update, it looks just as crusty, but the color is pretty, so you know. God, it's like crumbling. Do you see that? Ooh. Okay, I'm just redefining that black line here quick. I can't believe how gross that looked. It didn't look that gross on the other eye, so definitely do not pat it on top. That does not look good. I'm going to take this little Stila Duo. This is in Sapphire, and I'm going to take this liner brush from Real Techniques. This is specifically called the brow brush. This is a brow brush from Real Techniques. I'm going to dip into this side here, and I'm going to use that as my liner. I'm gonna spray the brush to kind of aid in this. This is a hot mess. I'm glad to take you guys along for the ride though. How long have I been filming? 17 minutes. Good lord. Okay, so now we have that on. We are getting close, my friends. We are getting really close. Can you see how bad this looks though? Like this side, I mean, it's crusty, but this is like major crust. Major crust. No thank you, Stargazer. I don't know, or NYX. I don't know which one of y'all's fault this is, but I am calling my lawyer. I need to do more on this brow because this brow is like really defined and this one is not so much. So I'm just gonna take this Billion Dollar Brows brow pencil. I got this in the BoxyCharm. It's like the weird universal shade, but it works just fine. And I'm going to define this brow a little bit more. I'm gonna clean that up a smidgen, a small amount, with just some concealer and a flat brush. And then I'm going to put some glitter under the brow. There's a girl I follow on Twitter and on Instagram that does this. I do not remember her name off the top of my head, but she is just a fantastic artist. So I will link her stuff down below, but I, for the life of me right now, can't remember what her name is. I'm so sorry. But I'm going to use the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in the shade Distortion. really got to build this stuff up. I think mine might be going bad, but I love this color so much. I know that I have glitter absolutely everywhere. In my brows, outside my brows. In my car, probably. I am going to... Oh! Inner corner. You dingus. I'm going to use the Anastasia Moonshot Glow Kit with the shade Lucky Clover for my inner corner highlight. And I'm just taking it on a BH Cosmetics number 8 brush. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to do my base, as well as I'm going to try to remedy whatever cracked mess this is, and then I will be back to show you the completed look. So, uno momento. Alrighty, so my hair, as per usual, is looking subpar, but this is the completed look. Thank you for taking this journey with me because it was a crazy one. I did just put a little bit of the blue that we used from Stila, the Sapphire shade, on my lower lash line, and that's it. I didn't want to do anything crazy because I wanted it to be very top heavy, as well as I didn't add falsies because I think, I don't know, I think it looks pretty flattering this way. Excuse me. I think it looks alright. If my lashes were a little longer, it would probably look better, but that's alright. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I can see you in the next video. Bye.